Okay, people, what's going on, man? The ever-changing angles of the sun. I'm having to reshape my phone so I don't get some glare in my screen. So look, Derek wore Chisora, right? He soldiers on. Soldiers on. I had him beating Joe Joyce. A lot of people, shout to Los D, who you saying, my guy Los? No, good, no, I'm good. A lot of people out here, a lot of content creators, a lot of boxing pundits, a lot of these guys, right? They had Joe Joyce beating Derek Chisora, right? They had Joyce beating Chisora. I didn't. The overhand right is kryptonite for Joe Joyce, and Derek Chisora possesses a decent overhand right. Joe Joyce is too slow, right, to defend these overhand rights. He's very robotic, and you know, I think there's two styles that come together. I've always got Derek winning this. I had Derek winning this from the beginning. It wasn't even a question for me. It wasn't even a, oh, I'm not sure, or it's a hard one to pick. For me, I had Derek winning this, right? So here's what I propose. 2 years ago, Derek Chisora called out Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder did not respond. People came, Deontay Wilder let his fans speak for him, and boxing media and pundits speak for him and say it's a bad fight for Derek. Derek will get hurt in that fight. 2 years on now, Deontay Wilder has not looked like the same fighter. He's fought against a couple of elite fighters now, and he's now looked ordinary, right? The myth of Deontay Wilder's right hand has gone down the toilet. The way that I see it is Deontay Wilder wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as everyone made him out to be. It wasn't as good as we thought he was, right? Because if you look at Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Joseph Parker, these are guys that are of Deontay Wilder's era. These guys are still on the top. They're still in the top of the food chain, and Wilder has just sunk right down, right down. Fury, JJ, Parker, I might even have to name a few of them. They're still there. But Wilder's gone down. I say this. Derek Chisora said he's got 2 fights left. I believe it's 2 fights left, right? He said one of those fights is going to be in Manchester. He had one in the O2, right, against Joyce, recently gone. He wants another one in Manchester because the crowd up in Manchester love Derek Chisora as well. Derek Chisora is he's a national treasure when it comes to boxing, right? The man's lost 12 fights. We still come out to watch him. Why? Because he provides entertainment. He doesn't back down. He doesn't shy away. He doesn't quit. He gives us a good scrap in there. And this is what the British boxing love. British boxing fans love a good scrap. All right? So, right. Basically, got my phone ringing. Someone's ringing me, my finance company. Supposed to ring me last night, mate. I'll ring them back. Don't worry about that. Apologies. So, look. I propose this. Deontay Wilder. He's got one fight left on his Saudi deal, I believe. And he says he's not going to quit. I say this. Propose this. Obviously, you can do it in Saudi. But why not do it in Africa? Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder in Africa. We've got 2 places. Either Nigeria or we could do it in Zimbabwe. Both men want to fight in Africa. Derek Chisora says he wants to fight in Africa. Deontay Wilder always says he wants to fight in Africa. I think now's the time to make that fight. Because look, the boxing paternity, a lot of the boxing pundits were saying that Derek Chisora loses badly to Deontay Wilder. It would be a dangerous fight for him. 2 years on, let's have a look. What do you reckon? I was saying it 2 years ago is a good fight because I could see through the facade of Deontay Wilder, right? Maybe he had a good right hand, but he couldn't take a punch and his defense is crap. And I know Derek could have a good fight against it. Even if Wilder was to knock him out in 1 or 2 rounds, that wouldn't really be detrimental to Derek's health. What would be bad is for Derek to take a 12-round beating like he did in Tyson Fury fight. So, 11 rounds. I can't remember if it got stopped in 11th, whatever. Make the fight. Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder. That is the fight. The farewell fight. Deontay Wilder, don't be a pussy and do not duck, yeah? Derek Chisora has lost 12 fights. Fight this man. He wanted to fight you 2 years ago. You ignored him. The man's been nothing but courteous towards you. He's never said a bad word against you. He even greeted you at Day of Reckoning, Riyadh season, when you came in with your former partner. He greeted you. He showed you respect, even though you ducked him. And he put it out there, said, "Come on, Deontay, here's your place." He's doing his little hospitality work, what he was doing for the Saudis and whatever. There's the fight. Make it. Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora. Enough said. Smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications. So you can get all the new and the latest videos.